the 2010 dream home, and you're talking to a person that's seen at least 20 dream homes. This is about the coolest one I've ever seen. It kind of goes back to the old days when we really tried to inspire the audience and do something really outside of the box. We kind of got away from that and maybe got a little conservative and a little traditional. This year, it's back to the big time wow factor.
When I saw the design by Richard Librach, I noticed that it really responded to many of the critical issues that a residential design and our city environments are needing to address. The portability and quick erection of housing, the reusability of housing, in other words, the capacity to take it down and take it up and move it from site to site, the use of recycled materials, natural materials, the more healthy idea of what a home should be. All of those kind of aspects of a good housing design were embedded in the project. The thing that really intrigued me was the systematic elements of the design. We're doing a project called the World House Project, which is about creating better housing for the future of the planet. And we use a systems approach. And what I noticed immediately in the design is that Richard and the team have developed a system based on a module that can be combined in many different ways. And that lends itself to ideas of mass customization, which are really important in the future, because people don't want their houses to be cookie cutter and repetitive. They want them to be customized to their personal preferences and to their unique living needs. And this house has that capability in its design. It's almost like a Lego block solution where a module can be attached to a module, and there's a really flexibility of creating indoor and outdoor spaces by using the modules in a systematic way. And treating them in different materials, and the whole kind of systems approach has been worked out, and I think it makes for the possibility of a housing that's more like a recipe that kind of has the ingredients that you would like, and by moving the modules around you can adjust the recipe to make the exact perfect house that you'd like to live in or eat.
Well, I was quite intrigued when I first heard about the approach to using a prefab construction technique for a demonstration home at the home show. The reality is, in a Canadian climate where much of the year it's really too cold to build effectively outdoors, building modules inside climate-controlled environments actually is a really appropriate way of constructing homes for Canadians. So I thought that doing this at the home show really brings that approach to construction to the masses and demonstrates to consumers the potential for this type of approach, begins to create a market and an awareness for it, and then potentially could affect the mainstream developer and builders out there in the marketplace.
I'd just like to say it's one of the few prefabricated houses that I wish I could live in.
Is to walk through the home, certainly to see the home as it's constructed, but also to take pause and look at the visitors and see what their responses and you know, what they're seeing. And I'm fully expecting I'm going to see a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and people will be wanting to know a lot more about prefab construction.
Part of what the dream home is about is inspiring people to get involved with their own homes and give them ideas and visions. They may not buy into the total concept of the dream home itself, but it's about, you know, having them charge home and wanting to do something new in their own space, and really to reignite that love affair with their own homes. This is outside the box, you know, if you pardon the expression. You know, it's modern. It's sort of it's non-linear, if you will, and you know, people's image of home is pretty fixed with the peaked roofs and the you know, the brick facades and things like that, especially in the Greater Toronto area.